All right, guys, so welcome back. We're going to take a look at setting up the discriminant formula. So you can see here at the top of the page, this is the discriminant formula. Notice that it's got a few parts that we recognize, A, B, and C. We've already been using those from our standard form quadratic equation. The reason that we use this formula is because it tells us how many x-intercepts that our quadratic graph should show. So another term that we're going to use to represent x-intercepts is the word solutions. So the discriminant tells me how many solutions my graph is going to have when we use it in standard form. Okay, so let's take a look at a couple of examples here and show how to set this up, and then we'll show how to actually do the calculations. Okay, so the first example here is 4x squared minus 6x plus 8. We've already been practicing how to identify A, B, and C. So A comes from that x squared term. That's positive 4. B is negative 6 because we have to take that minus sign with us. And C is positive 8. To set that up in our discriminant formula, I've got that here as a reminder here for you. B actually comes first. So when I set this up, I'm going to put negative 6 inside of my first set of parentheses because that's my B value. Next, I'm going to put the A value. Notice I'm not going to touch or change the squared or the minus 4 that come after that B value. So my A value there was 4, and my C value is positive 8. So that's how I would set up the way to calculate the discriminant value for that first example. Just put A, B, and C right where they go. Let's look at this second example here in the middle. So we've got x squared plus 2x minus 3. My A value, remember, comes from in front of x squared, and since I don't see a number there, I'm going to use a 1. B is in front of my x term, that's positive 2, and C is the number at the very end, so that's going to be negative 3. So again, if I look at my discriminant formula and plugging that in to set that up to calculate, my B value comes first, so that's positive 2. I'm leaving the squared and the minus 4 alone. The next is my A value. I have to put a 1 in there. And then my C value is negative 3. Make sure you include those signs. Those are important. The last example here, we've got 2x squared minus 4x plus 2. My A value is positive 2. My B value is negative 4. My C value is also positive 2. When I plug that into the discriminant formula, again, I'm starting with that B value. So negative 4 goes into the first set of parentheses. My positive 2 value goes into the second set of parentheses where the A is. And then my C value is also positive 2. So I'm going to have a 2 in that final set of parentheses. That's all you have to do to set up the discriminant. Check out the next video to see how to actually calculate it.